Brazil president still telling people to ignore lockdown despite 6,000 coronavirus deaths and nearly 100,000 infected.
Here's a summary of the article.
More than 6,000 people in Brazil have died from coronavirus, but President Jair Bolsonaro insists residents continue to ignore isolation orders. To date, 87,364 people have been infected with COVID-19 in the South American country, with more deaths than China. Locals appear to agree, with support for isolation faltering as more and more pro-Bolsonaro supporters agree with the president's views about coronavirus. Many others play down coronavirus as to nothing worse than the flu. Flu kills more than coronavirus, folks. A lot of things kill more than coronavirus. Last month, chilling pictures emerged of mass graves that shows the extent of the coronavirus pandemic that has gripped Brazil. Workers at the cemetery have said they are sure COVID-19 has claimed more casualties than official statistics suggest, and burials have shot up by 50% since the first reported case of coronavirus arrived in Brazil in late February.
This post received a score of 35,000, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Sounds like he's trying to purge his country.
He really did say that the dictatorial regime should have killed 30,000 more, so I don't know why people are surprised.
Didn't he also say that if his son were quote, a F slur, he'd have hit him with a belt? Ter filho gay falta de porrada, and his damn near weekly attacks on women and black people. Now empregaria mulher e hamum com mesmo salario, mas ha moeda melhor competente. For those who don't speak Portuguese, the literal translation would be, I would not pay a woman the same I pay a man, but there's many women that are good at their job. Dude's not even trying to hide it, he's a shit stain.
And there's still young people even in other countries that were happy he won because right wing and stuff. Disgusting people.
I think it's more nihilism than anything. Greater than 6.000 coronavirus deaths. It is official, we did it.
Honestly, we are probably WAAAY higher than that, but do not have enough tests or infrastructure to know. I remember a report by the University of São Paulo and the University of Brasilia from April 11 that estimated we already had 300,000 cases. By that date the confirmed number was 20,000. Edit, the analysis, in Portuguese.
In several favelas in São Paulo, the case fatality rate is over 30%. The level of underreporting, especially in the poorer areas, is staggering.
Call me cynical, but these comments of his seem ideal for clearing out the poor and uneducated. Wouldn't be surprised if future comments of his point to corona lowering crime and poverty. Yes, Bolsonaro and all of his supporters aren't just dumb. They know the most affected people are the elderly and the poor ones. Elderly deaths signify less retired people and thus not so much problem with the social insurance system. There's already new retirement rules going on and they used it as one of the greatest proposes to be elected. And, come on, Bolsonaro always had a eugenicist speech. He doesn't care about the poor ones, and if he can he will use it to distort things to his side.
Oh, so much like Trump and Bunch. Somehow the world turned on its head and elected these types of leaders. In a time of open and thriving democracies, the people chose to go with backwards dictators.
And what's all changed in recent years to cause this? Social media, the new weapon of choice for tyrants and wannabe dictators.
Yes, a lot of truth to this, and don't forget influencing elections. If this was the last hooray of the former Soviet Union a la the KGB, then you gotta give them credit. They took an old psychology propaganda strategy and applied it via modern technology.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.